Hi, everybody. Hello. I'm just trying to see if my audio sounds good before I move forward. How's it going? Welcome to the YouTubes. Today we will be discussing lots of drama and tea. Hi, everybody. Now, just trying to see if my audio sounds good. Okay, my audio sounds good. We're good. Everybody's happy. All right, you guys. I'm so excited. Okay, today we have lots of tea. We have lots of drama. We have lots of things going on. There's a lot happening in the Bravo cinematic universe. And then obviously I want to talk to you guys about Love Island. I haven't watched the newest episode, but I have like the gist of basically what happened. Um, I have to watch that tonight before the new episode. Actually, is it Mondays they don't do episodes? I think it's Mondays they don't do episodes. But I'm very excited because one of my favorite Bravo TV shows that I used to absolutely love, The Rachel Zoe Project, is back on our screen, boys and girls. Well, the show isn't, but our girl Rachel Zoe is. So you guys, out of left field, okay? Nobody saw this coming. Rachel Mother effing Zoe is going to be a Real Housewife of Beverly Hills. Shocking, crazy. Never in a million years thought I would see that. Hold on. Rachel Zoe, or Housewives of Beverly Hills. Okay, so yeah, that got announced, which was very exciting. Rachel Zoe posted it, and she said the rumors are true. Here we go again. I'm officially joining Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and back with my Bravo family. Let's do this. So if you guys didn't know, Rachel is recently divorced in the last like 5 years, I think. Her and her husband. Um, Hold on. Why is my screen sharing so bad? Hold on. Why is my screen sharing so horrible? There we go. So she recently got divorced from her husband a couple years ago, I think. She has two sons. Obviously, she has her entire business and stuff. I don't know how much she does styling anymore. Um, and then if you guys know, you know where the famous Brad Goreski comes from. And then where the famous, oh God, what's it called? Who are they? Hold on. Let's look at Google. Jeremiah from Queer Eye. Queer Eye cast. If you don't, oh yeah, Jeremiah. Jeremiah was also on the Rachel Zoe project and was like her assistant and whatever. So like that's like two famous people, obviously, again, that we know of. And then let's look at an article. Rachel Zoe Housewives of Beverly Hills. So Vulture says you can take a woman off reality TV, but you can never take the reality TV off of Rachel Zoe announced that she'll be joining the next season of Real House of Beverly Hills, making her first return as a series regular to reality TV since the Rachel Zoe project. So she's going to be like a legit housewife. She's not a friend of, she's not like a background lady, she's an actual housewife, which is again, never thought in a million years that she'd be back on our TV screen. I am beyond excited to be returning home to Bravo to join the cast of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I've been living my best new life, and I felt like the perfect time to come back to TV and share it all with you. Since the end of her own show, Zoe has made appearances in shows like Get Organized with the Home Edit, Paris and Love, even briefly hosted her own talk show, Fabulously Late with Rachel Zoe. She had a late night show. Stop. They'll give anybody a podcast or a late night show. Silver Housewives and Friends congratulated Zoe on her announcement. So excited you're joining the gang. I love you, said Kathy Hilton. So clearly more friends of Kyle, which is kind of just like, stop torturing us. Stop torturing us. I need people that are against Kyle Richards, not for Kyle Richards. God, Real House of Beverly Hills just wrapped up season 14. Garcelle obviously is not going to be coming back. Uh, so yeah, she's not coming. She's not coming back, but Rachel Zoe is, and I'm just kind of like, okay, another. another stan of Kyle's, another friend of Kyle's. It's like, oh my God, why don't you just get Faye Resnick on here? Jesus Christ. So yeah, so we're gonna be. Looks like Heather said something. Amy Phillips. Welcome back. Let's do this. Great news from Sutton. Ryan Bailey. Boz said can't wait. Patrick Schwarzenegger said congrats. What the heck? Patrick Schwarzenegger's onto the Bravo girlies? What? Um, Reality Ops, Kelty Knight, yeah, Kyle Richards, Kathy Hilton. So everybody's excited. Here's the thing though. Can't say can't say that I'm super pumped. Because again, I just don't know if I really want to watch another person be like madly in love with Kyle and only have like only good things to say about Kyle Richards. I'm like, no, no, no. I need somebody who wants to like be against Kyle. I need Kyle's ops. That's what I need. But these are her two kiddos. Uh, those are her two kiddos, and then her husband. I don't. Oh God, her and her ex-husband have been separated for I feel like a while. What's this? And that's her son. Uh, I don't know if is she seeing anybody? I just can't wait to hear more from Rachel Zoe because this is what we're going to be hearing. It's crazy. She's always wearing an oversized outfit and a fur coat, and it's just how it is. And that's just what we're going to get from Rachel Zoe. And then in other news, Miss Monique from Real Housewives of Potomac, Monique Samuels, is also coming back, and she's coming back for season 10, which I think is so interesting now that that cast is being shaken up a little bit. They're bringing her back. So I'm like, oh, we're like really hitting the shuffle button. And okay, let me get to this first. So Monique Samuels is ready for her second act. Former star of Potomac, who famously exited the hit reality series in 2020, is officially returning. And if you guys obviously remember from her season was Wild Wild West. She got into a lot of problems and issues with the girls, and she actually got into like actual hair pulling fist fights and shit. Um, she came to the reunion with all these receipts about Giselle's ex-husband, and that was a whole thing and a whole scene or whatever. But I guess she's coming back. So production for the show is currently underway in Maryland with last season stars Giselle, Ashley, Wendy, uh, Kiarna and Stacy all filming again. Samuels will be joining the cast in a supporting capacity. So she's not a full-time housewife like Rachel Zoe allegedly is supposedly supposed to be. Her comeback to the series that first made her a fan favorite and later sparked one of the most talked about departures in Housewives history comes at a pivotal time in Samuel's life. 41-year-old Mila Eve Essentials owner finalized her divorce from former NFL tackle Chris Samuels, which I'm glad she divorced him because he was a loser. She and Chris were married for 11 years and are parents to daughter Melania and sons Christopher and Chase. Monique is in a totally different place now, and fans will see that. She's excited to show how she is now, not as a wife, not as just a mom, but as a woman starting over and taking her life on her own terms, which it sounds like that's the same thing that like Rachel Zoe's kind of going through right now, too. It's like starting over. I'm starting over, which girl, get it. I'm starting over too. So yes, with Candace. Her and Candace got into a very, very, very heated altercation where they literally just full out dragged each other and lost each other's marbles. Okay, let me see if I can find let's see if we can find the video.
For those of you who don't know, I was a stripper and SE.
Oh, hello, 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 Monique. Can this drag me? Is this the part right here? Yeah, here we go. Ready?
What's the? Oh my God!
You can twirl around and do all of that.
Because
go ahead and twirl
you
around.
don't want to
Keep
talk to
spinning.
me.
Keep spinning.
You're not my
We'll throw you
friend.
dollars in a second. We'll throw you whole
And
dollars in a
on top of that,
second.
girl,
Go
I'm
ahead,
bored.
keep spinning around.
Wasn't this Wendy's first season? I think this was Wendy's first season. Poor Wendy.
Keep spinning.
I'm asleep.
I'm bored watching you.
I'm
Spin
asleep.
around. Come on,
I'm
leopard.
asleep.
Come on, what's that? Leopard, chia pet. Go
I'm
ahead.
asleep.
Keep spinning.
It's more
Go
than you,
ahead.
girl.
All right.
And I'm asleep because
Yes.
I'm bored. Because you
Go
making
ahead.
up that don't make no
Ain't
damn
nobody make up
sense.
nothing. Ain't nobody
Good
even say
night.
nothing. You the only one
Good
night.
night.
You can go on and see you some
Good
glumber
night.
chips. Get your hand in my
Good
face.
night.
Put your hand in my face. You put your
You
hand
gonna
in my
drag
face.
me?
You gonna drag me too?
Drag
Do you
me.
want me to?
The whole building is shaking. What the just happened? Is my wig on?
Yeah, you're on.
The hood rat came out. Where's Monique?
She asked for it. You keep talking. You literally want somebody to hit you, so that's what happened. Was it wine?
This was rough. This was rough because this was one of those situations where you're like, who's right and who's wrong? Like, holy shit! Like, one person saying this, one person saying that. Like, this was rough.
Ooh, his mouth is bleeding.
Yeah. Did she hit me in the face with a glass?
Let me get an emergency kit.
Just come over here for a minute. Just come over.
I'm
I know,
fine.
away from the camera, girl. I got your wig, damn it.
You gonna drag me? Now you baiting me? So you want me to? So I'm like, get your hand out my face. I'll start flicking her hair.
Yeah.
And then honestly, I don't even know what happened after that.
What's the?
I mean, let's start. Let's see if I can find a better video of this, of them actually.
Yes, man. Yeah, walk away.
She obviously was very upset. It wasn't the right time to push this conversation.
She got a problem.
Let's not throw her under the bus.
Know how to act.
Move, James. Seriously,
I can't.
James.
No.
Safety. Just get in the car.
She obviously was very upset. It wasn't the
I
right
remember
time
they-
to push this.
I remember they full blown wanted to beat the tar out of each other. I remember that. Let's see if I can find the actual video. They're gonna show the actual like part where they like try to literally go at each other. Also, why don't I follow this account? They had one where they went at each other, and I want to show that part. Candace and Portia, no. Oh, okay, ready?
Monique is correct. Candace's hand came in close contact with her face. It was the first invasion of personal space. When Giselle and Wendy say it didn't happen, it's because they weren't looking.
All right, y'all. I am.
Okay, we're gonna overanalyze. This was them holding on to dear life to each other's wigs. They were clenching to these wigs.
Stupid bitch. Talk all that mess. Get the hood rat ass bitch out of here. What happened? The whole building is shaking. What the just happened? Is my wig on? Yeah, you're on. The hood rat came out.
Best part was Ashley was not a part of any of this, and Ashley just literally came out and was flabbergasted and was like, I cannot believe we just watched this. I cannot believe this just happened. What the hell? This is
I thought that was Candace that pushed me.
All right. There's so much to go through, so I want to try to keep it tight. I know there's a lot.
Yeah.
Leah from Ossining, New York said, Monique, you took a picture with Charisse at Ashley's baby shower only months before the anniversary party. So can you see why Candace would think that was okay to have you two in the same room?
I said nothing to her the entire time we were there.
Okay.
We stood next to each other because we were doing like a RHOP photo, and that was the extent of it.
But then she ran from her at my anniversary party like she was the plague.
Does everyone believe that Candace did not have bad intentions inviting Charisse?
I believe that. Yeah, I believe
You
that.
believe that? Yeah. Karen?
You know, it's questionable because I've heard all the backstory.
It didn't make sense because we had just talked about all of this stuff that had been going on.
She was my friend. I invited my friend.
All she had to do was just say, hey, friend, just FYI, Charisse is going to be here, so just so you can be mentally prepared.
You're giving Charisse way too much credit and energy. Why do you need to mentally prepare for Charisse?
I have to mentally prepare for Charisse. I have to mentally prepare for Charisse, okay? If I have to, God knows Monique needs to. Everybody has to mentally prepare for Charisse. Anytime Charisse shows up on the goddamn screen, I'm like, here we freaking go. She is the oh God, who does she remind me of? Charisse reminds me of oh my God, what is her face from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Oh my God. Camille Grammer. Oh my God, she reminds me of Camille Grammer. We are like holding on for dear life to stay relevant. And we won't be a housewife, but we'll be a side person
Mandy
that
from
shows up in a
Salt Lake
random
City
episode.
says, Monique, I'm usually on your side, but I don't know, what was the deal with the fire pit? You really lost your mind on Candace because she skipped out on your activity?
It was a complete buildup of other emotions, so I completely overreacted with that. Once I watched it, I was like, whoa. You
Okay.
can see that
But
there
she's
were things
saying
that were
she
piling on
overreacted.
top
That
of
wasn't
piling,
the only
and it
instance
just built up.
where she acted like a crazy person.
Okay, well,
there were
I'm
multiple,
asking her
there were
about the fire
multiple
pit, and she's
incidents.
saying she overreacted.
I think now that Candace is not on this show, I think that's why they're like, oh, we can bring Monique back. I think it's the same thing with Candy not being on Real Housewives of Atlanta. As soon as Real Housewives of Atlanta didn't have Candy anymore, all of a sudden Phaedra's welcome to come back onto the show. It's the same situation. It's like, oh well, as long as the other person that you had problems with and issues with aren't on our show anymore, then we don't care what you did in the past. We don't care how you behaved in the past, as long as, those two people aren't on the screen anymore. I mean, they're gonna come on, guys. Like they're gonna and they will invite anybody to come back. They don't Bravo does not care. As long as you make good TV, they don't care what you did. Especially the men.
What are you talking
You
about?
used every instance
We were having a
to
conversation.
try and bait me into a fight because you were bored and you needed something to fight about. This woman has come after me, has tried to bully me, has tried to make moments
I don't
happen
do bullying.
with me.
That's not me.
I want to talk about the altercation. Brandon from Halethorpe, Maryland wants to know if any of you saw the hand that pushed Monique's shoulder.
Hey, you gonna drag me? You gonna drag me too? Do you want me to? Do you want me to?
There's a lot of speculation that that was your hand.
It was definitely my hand, and I didn't push her.
And
so
were you trying to
stop her?
I got it.
It was a stop.
Yep. You said you blacked out. So once you saw it, what was
Right.
your emotional reaction after you saw what happened in the footage?
I was more so trying to figure out what happened in this moment that would cause me to react this way. It was just like, she must have did something to make me snap.
Was it your impression then that she physically attacked you?
No.
No.
I've said from the beginning that I was triggered.
What triggered you?
It was when she did like this up under my chin, when she reached her hand across, and it was just like she was doing this. When her hand got in my face, that's when I was like, whoa.
That didn't happen. You did that
Yes,
wrong.
it
That
did.
didn't happen?
No.
It did happen.
Okay.
I saw it. You can literally see.
No, I mean, no, it didn't happen. But okay.
You can go on back to
Good
you some
night.
Glumber chip. Back to you some Glumber chip. Get your hand on my
Good
face.
night.
It wasn't like
I thought that was Candace that pushed me.
I mean, it wasn't like, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like you're both in each other's faces, you're both causing shit, you're both being nasty. It's like, what do you expect? The Rachel Zoe project, you guys. This show has not been on in so long, you guys, in so long. Oh God.
Brad, don't worry. Listen. Listen. It's okay, listen. It's not that bad. Okay, listen to me. It's closed. We're not saving lives. Today was a really hard day.
Oh my God. You guys remember Taylor and Brad? Taylor and Brad used to hate each other and go out. What's Taylor up to? Anybody know what Taylor's up to?
The year is a cakewalk next to today. We've all listen.
You guys, Brad was wild. Remember when Rachel like blacklisted his ass and then he became like super fucking famous and like literally basically dresses like all the millennial girls now? Crazy.
Don't cry. Listen, it's fine. Listen to me.
But I just feel
Listen
bad
to
because
me.
I should have known better to not, like, I don't know why it didn't compute in my head. Like, I've worked with.
Also, Brad, girl, You have not aged at all. Good on you, girl. Good on you.
To know, like,
okay, everybody makes mistakes. You don't learn if there are no mistakes. You don't think I've made a zillion mistakes? I've pushed clients into a
Taylor and her hair. Taylor and her wispy, waspy hair. Cut my life into pieces.
dress that I thought was the best dress and they got killed. Everybody makes mistakes. You don't think Taylor's made mistakes? We were in Prague on a shoot and she packed
Rachel,
up.
I don't like, you shouldn't use me as an example to make Brad feel better because he
Taylor, don't take this personally.
Taylor. Oh,
These are the things that make me cry.
What about, like, dying children? How about that? That doesn't make you cry, like all the kids in Africa?
Taylor, I fell apart in Madonna's speech during the Gucci event for
Madonna's
UNICEF.
speech.
You
How about the news?
There's a difference between a world hunger cry and a fashion cry.
Taylor, can we
They're
talk
not
about
in the
something?
same
How many
family.
times? These are the things that make me cry.
Fashion cry. When Madonna was at the Gucci, like, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I miss this. Rachel's out!
It's down to the wire. I have one more day to get dresses for Joy. I have a fitting with Joy Bryant tomorrow, and I'm kind of feeling a Zach Posen moment right now.
For Joy's fitting, right? Okay, good.
It's Brad calling from Rachel Zoe. How are you?
It could work for a lot of things, but I think for Art of Elysium, it's perfect. It's a Vogue event.
If you guys could send me some really good gown and cocktail options, if possible.
I remember her old office was like a freaking hole in the wall. Okay, it was like a closet, like a giant closet, basically. And now she has this like you guys. She had like little, and now she has like an empire. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Hi, Leah. Am I getting the dresses for Joy's fitting?
Hey, Megan, it's Rachel Zoe. You know the Gucci spring looks that I'm practicing.
It's a little annoyed. Taylor?
Did you make phone calls?
Yeah, I called Leah at Missoni and Megan at...
Oh my god, look at the old laptop. I used to have one of those. The old Apples that were like white. I used to have one of those.
Trachtenberg.
I called them.
I know, I'm just kind of like... I'm just like, I guess a little annoyed.
Did you check
Not annoyed, but just like,
The
kind of
list?
like in what list?
my list of designers that I contact?
Is it in, where is it?
It's usually on the table, but this table's a disaster, and I don't think anyone could see anything. But I always make a list so you can reference that so you don't tag team.
Okay.
Because it's...
The BlackBerry. Oh, I didn't have a BlackBerry. Everybody that had a BlackBerry was so cool. It's so cool. The Kardashians had BlackBerries, and they were so cool.
a waste of time. Do you always work like this?
No, I mean, I haven't before. Things have just been a little bit more clear at the other places that I've worked, that's all.
Clear? Well, clearly it should always be pretty in here because you never know who's going to walk through that door. When Rachel's hired to do a job for thousands of dollars, there's certain expectations that follow, and when clients come into the studio and the studio's a disaster, it reflects really badly on Rachel. Would you want a client to walk?
Taylor has never seen a hairbrush. Taylor has, I repeat, never seen a hairbrush a day in her life. She's like, what is a hairbrush? What is a hairbrush?
In right now and see this. Like, the racks are horrific right now, Brad. They should be... Brad needs to balance the load. There's two of us for a reason. The rack should be organized, like the store.
You know, it's hard for me to know exactly.
Okay, I need more Rachel. I need more Rachel in my life. What's this one?
Brad.
Brad.
You have a Braditude.
Huh? I'm moody, but it's not directed at you. I'm just moody.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Moody, snarky Braditude. Yeah, that's your new BBM.
Moody.
You guys, they used to be like best friends. Oh, they used to be best friends. And then, like, I don't think they hate each other anymore, but they don't talk. Like, it's,
Snarky Braditude.
Yep, you have a Braditude.
You have a Braditude.
You get snarky, though.
I get passive aggressive. It's a difference.
Oh.
Brad.
Oh, you get passive aggressive.
Brad.
I love that. Must have. I'm the kind of person that if you go shopping with me, I will absolutely co-sign anything. I mean, if you want to buy a Birkin bag and you haven't paid your rent, I will totally help you sign the receipt. No problem at all.
Oh my God, I'm the same way. I'm not the person you want to take shopping with you. I will literally sit there and I'll be like, 1000% you should buy that. And they're gonna be like, I can't pay my rent. I'm like, I don't give a shit. It's fine. You need to get this.
Hello. Hey, Marissa. Have you seen what's happening like all over the internet?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Have you heard from Taylor at all?
No, I haven't talked to her in like 2 days.
Yeah, I haven't heard a peep from her.
Which is weird.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we used to BBM like until we went to bed.
It's not good.
I guess we'll get filled in due time.
Babe,
Hey, babe.
the is going on? I have no. What happened?
Sat down and talked with Taylor, explained that, you know, there's so much up that's gone on, and,
Right.
you know, she didn't have an answer for anything. It's
Nothing.
just, no, there's no apology, no nothing.
I also don't understand why, and this just might be like reality TV me. Like, why is this not on camera? Like, she's a part of the show. The show is about like Rachel Zoe and her business. It's like, why didn't you film firing Taylor? That's interesting. Also, again, why is Taylor not involved in the firing? Clearly, her and like Roger always freaked me out. Roger's haircut freaked me out. Roger always freaked me out. Their relationship never made any sense to me for multiple reasons. But yeah, Roger's like kind of a weirdo.
Not a tear.
Not a tear, there was nothing. Blank.
Blank. Roger and I recently promoted Taylor to head of product development, and he started to notice some very suspicious activity within the financials of the company.
The bottom line is, we know the truth. We know what really happened. The expense reports are all up. She's disrespectful to you. She's disrespectful to us.
I thought she had my back more than anybody.
Baby,
Clearly.
trust me when I tell you, she doesn't have your back. This is business. This is.
Do we think Roger took the money? Do we find out later in life that Roger's the one that took the money and that actually he was scamming her, not Taylor? Also, where's Taylor? Where is the cast of Rachel Zoe? Where are they now? All right, let's see. Where are they now, guys? Rachel Zoe. Zoe has remained a powerhouse stylist and designer since her series was canceled in 2013. US 2013. I'm so old. She launched Box of Style, a subscription service that delivers goods cultivated by the designer to customers. In 2019, her daily newsletter, The Zoe Report, was acquired by Bustle Digital Group. Zoe is also part owner of Los Angeles Angel City. That must be the football club. And June 2025, that Zoe would be joining the Real House of Beverly Hills. The fashionista married Berman in 1998. They shared two sons, Skylar and Caius, born in 2011 and 2013, respectively. Zoe's first pregnancy was documented in the reality show, but it went off the air when she was still pregnant with her second child. In September of 2024, she announced her divorce from Berman after 26 years of marriage. So yeah, they've been only divorced for a year, not even. Brad exited the series after season 3 in 2010 to pursue his own styling career. His departure caused a rift between him and Zoe, which has lasted more than a decade. Zoe revealed during a 2021 appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen that she doesn't see Goreski often, adding, "People should be professional. They should." Goreski, meanwhile, has become a success in his own right, working as the executive brand stylist for Kate Spade New York, before becoming the co-host of E's Fashion Plays in 2014. The following year, he started working as part of E's Live from the Red Carpet team. He exited Fashion Plays in 2017 and Live from the Red Carpet in 2019. In addition to remaining an A stylist, Goreski has been a judge on Canada's Drag Race. And him and Gary have been married for forever and a day. I know Kaylee Cuoco is like his best friend and styles her for everything. Okay, so Taylor was a styling assistant season 1 and 2 of the Bravo series. During the season 3 premiere in August 2010, revealed she cut ties with Jacobson after her fight with Goreski. Zoe and Berman later alluded that Jacobson allegedly stealing clothes from their company, denied the bizarre allegations in 2010, saying she is friends with PR people and not a model size, so she'd never steal from her clients. Since her time on the show, Jacobson has remained in the fashion world, working as a stylist to the stars, including Kate Beckinsale and more. She and husband Jason Wolf welcomed their first child son, Duke. In 2015, Jacobson co-owned the children's band Duke Alexander, which as of 2020 seems to be gone out of business. This loser. Da, ba, 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 ba. He's under his life's umbrella. Rachel Zoe Ventures, future subscription boxes, and the Access Fund. He is also an advisor for FabFitFun, Hugh and Grace, The List, and several other fashion companies. I don't know. It's getting scammer. I don't remember her. Oh my God, I remember Joey. Isn't Joey a part of like Real Housewives fame now? Maloof was introduced to viewers as Zoe's longtime friend and hairstylist. He's continued to cultivate a group of A-list clients, working as a hair and makeup stylist for the likes of Goldie Hawn and Molly Sims. Maloof also co-founded the Glam app. Don't know what that is. Oh no. Why do I remember her? Oh, interesting. I kind of remember her. This is Jeremiah. He's married to Nate Berkus, and they have 2 kids, Poppy and Oscar. Oscar with a K. Yeah, they had their own TV show. Man, oh man. Yeah, and now he's a member of Queer Eye. That's so crazy. That's so crazy how far he's come. The gays went far with Rachel Zoe. Okay, the gays shot their shot, and they went far with Rachel Zoe. Let me tell you, okay? You guys, I miss this show so much. We should rewatch it. Is that what we should do?
Where people are.
I need like a really funny videos of her.
So do you think we should go out tonight after the Aaron Featherston party?
We're gonna do something together.
Like just go out after, like bail and like have it like a night out.
Is it warm in here?
Yeah, can you answer my question?
Yes, we'll go out. But once you hang out with me, you're gonna want to hang out with me all the time.
Obviously. But you're not gonna get like, I'm not gonna see you like sitting on a banquette with like your Laya mini skirt like pulled up, just like kind of like, like with your Blackberry like resting on your boob, like I've been looking for you for 45 minutes.
No, I don't do things like that.
We'll see.
Here it is. Tonight is the Erin Featherston show. She's a young designer, and
I'm so excited.
She sent me a dress to wear to the show, and it's like the perfect dress. It's like a little fairy dress. Brad.
Hi, Rach.
I haven't seen you in like 5 hours, I feel like.
Or half an hour.
Half an hour. You look really cute.
Really? I was gonna ask you. I need a stylist's expert opinion. I wore it during the day and I feel like I'm cheating.
Well, are you going out to like gay bars after Erin Featherston?
Yeah, but I'm doing,
If you're going out to like gay bars, then you have to be a little saucier. But I feel like for just the shows, I think you're like the cutest thing ever.
For gay bars, I like to show up like this because I look like I shouldn't be there.
Oh.
Yeah, you look really uptight.
Yeah, totally. I don't like.
What is going on? She looks so wet and moisturized. Maybe that's why her skin.
Let my hang out when I go out to gay bars.
Well, that's comforting. I like that. Brad's style is the perfect balance to Taylor because Taylor is kind of this like rock and roll leather and neon. Her hair is always up place and black eyeliner and all that stuff. And then Brad walks in like straight out of The Great Gatsby, fully styled in bow ties and vests and plaid. And it's almost like a character, but yet he has his impeccable style. I love that. We're out.
You're out. You're standing in the same position.
I'm out. Thank you, sweetie.
They really are like two, like just the polar opposite of each other. And I did think they did become friends, right? Didn't they become like friends and now like they're not, you know? So sad. Trying to find some other clips if I can find any that are funny to me. Oh God, there's just so many. I'm really excited to have her back. I think she'll be interesting. I'm not gonna lie though, I am very bummed out that she is friends with Kyle and Kathy, because that means that's all it's gonna be. I love you, Kyle. Oh, Kyle, leave her Kyle alone. I'm like, give me a break. I also don't feel like Rachel Zoe likes to argue or fight or have like negative conversations. So that should be really interesting because I just don't feel like she gives that vibe. She doesn't give the vibe. Okay, girly pops. She doesn't give off that vibe. But yeah, then I guess for Love Island, I mean the only thing about Love Island is just I need Austin to leave. I can't stand Austin. Here, let me go. Let's get personal. Let's get personal, okay? I can't stand Austin. I want Austin to leave, and I need him to leave ASAP Rocky, okay? Um, not gonna lie, I'm not upset that Anna Bell with an A, whatever, Bella, okay? I'm not upset that she left, okay? I'm not upset. I'm sorry, I'm not upset. She's very sweet. She's very nice. She's 22, blah, 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 blah. Don't care. Don't care. Sorry, I don't care. She just was not going to find love on this island. Love Island was not going to be hers. Neither, in my opinion, is Austin. The two of them just are not here to make love on the island. When they showed up, I was like, who's going to date them? Please explain to me what adult human being is going to date them. And then after what was it, two episodes ago, I think it was, when they were like, oh, so and so's had, so many partners, so and so's cheated so many times. After that, I was like, no one's touching Austin with a 10-foot pole after that episode. That episode was embarrassing to him. Okay. I'm sorry. He gives me the it. He gives me the vibes that he sends unsolicited D pics. He's always hitting on a girl. He's never really like dating a girl. He's always like pretending he is. And then like, you know, ghosts them and all this shit. Like, oh, I just don't like him. I don't like him. And I don't like him. And I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, I just can't stand him. It is what it is. And I I feel like I'm glad that I really need okay, I really need what's her face and Ace to just like let's bookend this. Okay? Let's just bookend this situation. Hold on. Let me find the cast. I'm so bad with names, you guys. It's like really hard. Cast of Love Island USA season 7. All right, meet the cast. It is Shelly. Okay, I need Shelly and Ace to bookend this relationship. Okay, we need to prove if Ace actually gives a shit. Okay, I want proof that Ace actually cares because the vibe that it's giving me personally, okay, is that Ace loves the chase. Ace loves the chase, okay, but he actually doesn't want to really commit to Shelly. Like that's the vibe I'm getting. I love Shelly. I think she's amazing. I think she's fantastic. She can stay on the show forever. I'm obsessed with her. She's my favorite. She's so adorable. She's so cute. Jeremiah and Huda, like I go back and forth where I'm kind of like, girl, like, is he love bombing you? Are you kind of love bombing each other? Like, you're also like, it's hard because like they're also set up in an area in like in a they're set up in a situation where like it forces you to kind of like fall in love with each other very immediately because you're all each other has. Like, this show is so unique to me, and I really, really like it a lot because and I've said this so many times. One of the reasons why I really love this show is because, unlike The Bachelor and Bachelorette, you actually spend time with this person that could potentially be your partner. You actually spend like every waking moment with them. You do get to know them. You have actual conversations with them, and there is room to have depth. essentially, on this show. And I love that. On Too Hot to Handle, which is another show that I feel like is very much in comparison to this show a lot of the time. The thing about Too Hot to Handle is I feel like they are focusing so much on how much they cannot do it, how much they can't bone, you know what I'm saying? That they don't focus on actually creating relationships and having conversations because they're so focused on boning. That's all they care about, okay? And they can't because that's part of the show. So it's like this, like Too Hot to Handle is like, oh, well, if they don't have sex and like they'll create a better relationship and better of a connection. And I'm like, no, they don't. They never do. They actually do. Like, you need to let them do that and get it out of their system so they can move on with their life. That's how that needs to work. Okay. So I love that on Love Island, they don't have that. They're like, no, you guys want to make out, you want to kiss, you want to stick it in each other, go for it. Have a great old fashioned time. We hope you have so much fun. But also get to know each other. And I really like that. And they do test the relationship a lot on the show. That being said, I feel like the two to watch out for that are going to be the messiest when they split up the cast, when they have the other one, when they have the guys or the girls. I don't know if it matters every single season, but they always have one group go to a different island and they just kind of see how much trouble they can get into. And then they see if they want to couple up with the person they were coupled with, or if they want to couple up with one of the new people on the new island. And I feel like out of all of them, Ace is going to be messy, boots the house down. And I think that Nicholas is going to be messy, boots the house down as well. I think he is going to be very messy. Do I think Nick should really invest more in Sierra? Yeah, I think he should. And I think he did that obviously with, not being around Belle with an A, okay? And like kind of being like, nah, I don't want to see you anymore. So sorry, I can't keep you on the island. And it's just one of those things where it's like I do have some leeway with some of these people because they just met each other. Like they've only known each other a week, you guys, but it feels like they've known each other an eternity. It feels like they've been in love and married for and they have surely not been, okay? And so it's kind of you're sitting there and you're kind of like, okay, like commit to this girl, commit to her. And it's like, commit to who? You don't know her. They don't know each other. They don't know each other. And like, I I will say the relationship that I find to be the most refreshing is Taylor's and is it Alondria? I really like their relationship because I feel like the basis of their relationship basically is like, I don't care if you want to kiss somebody else. I don't care if you want to get to know somebody else. Just be open and honest about it. And as long as you're open and honest about it, we can keep getting to know each other. Don't embarrass me. Don't make a fool out of me. And we'll be good. And we'll be fine. And I feel like that's like the healthy way to go about it. Of like, you're my biggest connection that I really like being around. But I also want to look at other connections too. And I also like that Alandria kind of was like, listen, like, you could have stayed with me on the couch. It was like 2 episodes ago. You could have stayed with me on the couch and still tried to get to know Sierra. You could have done both, but instead you embarrassed me by getting up off the couch, acting like Sierra was even gonna pick you in the first place, and embarrass yourself and embarrass me. I didn't appreciate that. You didn't even give me the heads up that you were gonna do that. I didn't like that. And I do appreciate that from her where she's just like, listen, I don't care what the fuck you do, just don't embarrass me. Don't piss me off. And I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Because at the end of the day, they did just meet each other. Like, it really is hard as a viewer to be like, in one moment, to be like, oh my God, they're so in love. They're going to be together forever. Oh my God. And then the next second, you're like, wait a minute, grown ass adults, wake the, like, they just met each other. They just met each other. Like, this is the other crazy part about this show. This show is in real time. This show is in real time, people. Okay. I think the episodes are off by like what 24 to 48 hours, I think they film it and within 48 hours they have it up, right? Like 24 to 48 hours they have the episodes up, which by the way, How they do that, I don't know. It's incredible that they're able to do that. They do it just like Big Brother does, which is crazy to me. Which also makes me be like, yo, okay, can we get a live feed? Can we get a 24-hour live feed? Okay? Give me the only place you don't need to put it is you don't need to put it in the bedrooms. Okay? If they want to, have a little snoochy, coochie, coochie up in that room, let them have that. Okay? Put it like in a couple places where you're like, okay, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna show those areas. You guys wanna like, go ahead. But these like communal areas, we're gonna do a 24-hour feed. That'd be so fascinating and so cool. And you think about how many things we would catch as an audience. This is my second time watching Love Island. And so I was watching it with my husband and I was like, there's an episode that they always do called Movie Night. And on movie night, they expose a bunch of stuff. And anytime one of these dummies starts acting wild away from their person, I'm like, they're going to show that on movie night. Oh, they're going to show that on movie night. Oh, they're going to show that on movie night. Also, did you guys see that they're going to have a show this season that is this year in July that is going to be the cast from last season of Love Island? They're going to have their own show. It's going to be like a reality TV show where they're all hanging out in LA doing their thing. And I'm like, this is incredible. I can't wait to see. You know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of gives me like a vibe of like The Hills or like The City. I was like, what? This is what we were talking about the other day. We were talking about bringing back like the old MTV shows. And that was like the vibe that it was giving me. It was giving old school MTV. And I was like, oh my God, the girls are back. It's not on MTV, obviously. It's on but I'm very excited to see what that's going to be like. Real Housewives of Miami comes back this week also, which is very exciting. I miss Real Housewives of Miami. That show's really good. That show has a very good balance of silly buffoonery, hot women, beautiful outfits, rich. And I love that. Bring back the Richies, okay? I want to go back to mansions. I want to go back to overpriced items. I want to go back to ignorance is bliss, okay? That's what I miss from my housewives. I don't want to see a housewife that could afford the same house as me. I don't want to see them living in an apartment. No, I want to see them having things that are so unattainable, it's ridiculous. I need to have, like, I'm weird like that. I'm sorry. Like on one hand, I'm like, ew, eat the rich. But on the other hand, I'm like, oh my God, I'm never gonna have this. So I have to see it somehow. So I might as well see it through Kathy Hilton's eyes. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But all right, you guys, that's it for me today. I have to go to the bathroom. I'm tired. I might go live on the other platforms. We'll see. Whatever. But I love you guys so much. Please, if you were in Los Angeles, please stay safe. Honestly, if you're anywhere in the country, stay safe. But specifically right now in this moment, on this day of June 9th, please, if you were in LA, please stay so safe. Take all the recommendations that there are out there on how to keep yourself safe if you are going to go out there and you are going to protest. I'm thinking about you. I hope that you are okay. If you are anybody that could unfortunately be taken by the ice cream man, please stay extra safe and vigilant and find people that'll help you, keep you safe, take care of you, be there for you, and stick up for you. Um, Please go. It's Pride Month. I feel like you wouldn't even know that with how crazy the world's been this month. But please go support local LGBTQIA businesses. They need you now more than ever, especially trans people need us now more than ever, and their businesses need us now more than ever. And yeah, just stay vigilant, stay safe out there. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next live. Bye.